Hey guys, it's Ryan here, and welcome to a new series I'm bringing to my YouTube channel. Where I'm going to be going through all the 11 teams competing in the 2013 season, and in this first episode, we're going to be going through McLaren Mercedes. And to join me in giving his opinion and also my opinion is Arav on PS3. Arav, would you like to introduce yourself, mate?
Hey there guys, I'm Arav and really looking forward to this.
So we're going to firstly just jump into McLaren's 2012 background from last season. And for me, it was a kind of a mixed season for them. Start of the season, they had a great job. They won in Australia, and they were up there with the likes of Red Bull, leading the way. But then it's around the mid-season to the end, they had the big reliability issues regarding the pit stops, Hamilton's engine blowing up in Singapore. But I think for me personally, it was just the reliability which was an issue.
Yeah, definitely. I think the reliability was just so bad. And also the pit stops. I mean, for a top team like McLaren, pit stops really shouldn't be an issue. And they should have got it, resolved. They should have, stopped trying to do fancy things like Ferrari were doing and just stick to what they knew.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to, with regard on the pit stops, they tried different jacks, they tried new wheel guns, they tried everything just to try and get quicker in the pit stops, and it did work in Germany when they got the world record 2.3 seconds pit stop with Jenson Button. But in other races when they had Hamilton, like in Bahrain, Kuala Lumpur, they were just so slow and they made some silly mistakes. So that's one key thing that they will have to get their heads around this season. Maybe go back to what they had in Australia possibly, or just use the basic wheel guns or basic jacks, because I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make good pit stops and stuff, but they just need to go back to the basics, and they can do it absolutely right. So
yeah, it's not that important. I mean, I think they're prioritising the wrong thing. Really, they should have been prioritising maybe the car's performance, because obviously it was let down at the very end, and they weren't they're on average the fastest car, but you could see at some points Red Bull were definitely ahead of them, and I think that's really just down to prioritising some things a bit differently.
okay, we're going to go on now to the drivers, and first off we have the number one driver, Jenson Button now, as obviously Lewis Hamilton has gone to Mercedes, which we'll go into it's Mercedes episode. But Jenson Button, I think he has a great chance of winning this season's championship. He is now the number one driver, as I've already said. But the only issue I have with him is he's getting older. Obviously his reactions are going to be less, like Michael Schumacher. Obviously now, because he's in his 40s, Jenson's in his mid 30s, I think now.
Yeah.
In your opinion, now, what do you think he's gonna do this season?
I think really well, because I'm a Jenson Button fan, so my opinion is going to be a bit biased. But trying to be a bit fair, I think really Jenson has a good opportunity, but as you said, age is getting to him, and he's not at his best. I don't think. I mean, I think his best was really that 2011 season, and definitely he's going to go for it, because he's going to have to galvanise the team as the team leader now, and he's going to have a young guy as his teammate, Sergio Perez. So he has a good chance, but obviously, a few things will let him down, and he isn't as good as he was in 2011, I don't think.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, he is a good driver, as we all know, as he won the 2009 Drivers' Championship. But some races he did win. I mean, he won in Australia, the first race of the season. He won in Spa. But there were some races like Canada, where he started in 19th place, and he finished in 19th place, with the same identical setup as Hamilton. And look where Hamilton finished in that race. He won the race. So
yeah, I think really a key point for Jenson is going to be getting himself comfortable every single time on that Friday practice day, and trying to have that same feeling throughout the weekend. Because usually a lot of the common pattern was that he would say he was comfortable in qualifying, and then in the race it was horrible, or vice versa. And I think he needs to try and sort that out. I don't know how he's going to sort that out, but he needs to try and do something.
Okay, we're going to go on now to the newest driver to McLaren, Sergio Perez, aka Checo. And for me personally, McLaren have got a good replacement for Hamilton. He's a young driver. I think he's 22, and he knows he's capable of winning a race. Look at him in Kuala Lumpur. He finished in second. Canada, he finished in third, I think. And also in you might need to help me here for this one.
Monza. Monza, he finished second or third.
He has been in the points every single race.
Yeah.
And I think he's a hot prospect. I think he could be a title contender, I think, next season.
I think for me, again, really impressed by Perez last season, and especially at Malaysia. I mean, that was just a fantastic drive from him. But for me personally, I don't think it's a really good move for him and for McLaren. But I don't think Perez is going to be a championship contender just yet. I think he's going to have to maybe wait out a year, get comfortable, and then really make a charge. I think he'll maybe win one race, but I think for me he'll be in that same position as Mark Webber, kind of getting fifth in the championship.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, up to the moment when he was signed by McLaren, I think it was after Singapore.
Yeah.
Since then, he had a bit of a tipsy-turvy last end of the season with retirements and not being in the points, but he's taken a big step up from Sauber to McLaren. A big team, big heritage, big history, and maybe I think they're just going to let him maybe have a season just to get to grips with the car, get used to being in a fast team, maybe get into maybe the top 6 in every race, and then next season in 2014 with the new engine rules and regulations coming in, he can push and maybe push for a championship in 2014. But that's my opinion on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to wait and see. I don't think right now we'll definitely see some good performances, but as you said, I think 2014 will be an interesting one for him.
Okay, guys, now we're going to go on to something a bit different now, and this is going to be where me and my special guest are going to give our predictions for the team that we're going to be talking about, and obviously it's McLaren, and Arav is a massive McLaren fan, so I'm going to let him kick things off. So,
oh, thank you. Okay, well, I'm going to start with Checo Perez. I'm going to predict that he comes, let's see, 5th in the driver's title, sorry, and Jenson Button. Well, I'm a big fan of his, but there's that one rather annoying German up there, so I'm going to predict Jenson Button for 2nd in the drivers, and McLaren in the constructors. Overall, I think they'll come 2nd.
Very, very interesting there, Arav. Very, very interesting. But for me, I'm going to go something a bit different. I'm going to probably say Checo will finish maybe in 4th in the championship overall, with a couple of wins during the season, wide range. Jenson, I think he could be a contender, but as you said, there is a German up who's quicker than them by a long shot. If their cars are right, which I'll go into in the next episode. But for me, I'll probably say Jenson will probably be around about 3rd, possibly 2nd if he has a good start to the season. McLaren, I would like to say they would win it, but it depends on how their car is during pre-season and the first couple of races. So with you, I'm going to probably say 2nd behind Red Bull this season, in my opinion. Well, that is it, guys, for the first episode of this brand new series to my channel, the F1 2013 Team Preview. And make sure you come back every Friday where we're going to be going through each team. And next week we're going to be discussing Red Bull, and it's going to be done with myself and Harrison 101 HD. And he is a big Red Bull fan, so he'll have a lot of insight going into next week. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, like and favourite this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for some more F1 2012 content. But I want to take this opportunity to thank Arav for joining me today. It's a great honour to have him here, and he is a big McLaren fan, and I really wanted him in this video, so thank you, Arav, for joining me.
Oh, well, thank you, mate.
And I hope you make sure you go to his channel. It's Arav on PS3. It's a great channel. He does the same content as me, F1 2012, and also some little parody skits that are very, very good, so make sure you go over there. He has a HRT one, which I'll put in an annotation on the screen for the video. But until then, guys, thank you for watching, and from Arav.
Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the season, and from me, I hope to see some of you around.
Thank you, Arav, and from me, wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a great day, and as always, take care, see you there.